Welcome to On the Cusp of Everything. My name is Corey. This is Sarah.
Um,
And today we're going to be talking about episode 2 of Rupaul's Drag Race season 2.
with a little bit of
First,
input. You see that input, like
mhm,
Sobe, input with episode 1.
quick recap, right?
Mhm. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, episode 1 was all about literally the looks, in my opinion. And I kind of want to talk about like first impressions, I guess. I want to go in alphabetical order instead of like how they came in.
Okay,
All right. Because it just makes a lot more sense for me to go in alphabetical order.
do your
So,
thing.
first person that came in obviously was Astina Mandela. What did you think of her first impression?
Love, 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 rude. love, love. I loved everything that she brings. I loved all 3 looks. I love 4 looks, including the runway. Um, so yeah, love her. Talented.
100%. I agree. I mean, my favorite look was definitely like the hometown look.
I know that girl,
Mm,
the London girl.
agreed.
Just everything. I love the ASOS jacket.
I know, right? Speaking of whoever was hating on the ASOS jacket, Ahura
Mr.
is
Horror.
next. Okay.
Yes.
So I have to say I liked her entrance look. Absolutely loved it. Personality wise, I really did not enjoy her on the first episode whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I
So
did
is
not
it gonna
enjoy
be
the
a
other 2 looks.
competition between the 2 dancers? Girl, what are you really trying to say? Say it with your test of your bra fits.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, we're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt a little bit, okay? Why not?
Yeah, well, yeah.
But we definitely know what she meant because why them two? Anyway, so the next person and one of my favorites thus far, especially from episode 1, looking at her entrance look, Bimini Bombulash. I swear I
Ah,
love saying that name, Bimini Bombulash.
yes.
Think
She
of
was
something more
cute.
iconic. I'll wait.
Yeah, it's a fun name to say. I loved her looks. I did, and I think she's a great character on first impression. I think she's just got such a whoop, whoop, like fun thing about her, which I enjoy.
Agreed. Next was Ellie Diamond. First impression. What did you think?
Ellie Diamond did Dennis. No, was it
Yes.
Ellie? Yes,
Yes.
Ellie Diamond slayed. No, did she do Dennis the Menace?
She did for the
You
hometown look.
sure? Yeah, shit. Yeah, she did that. That was one of my favorite looks. I think it was so clever. I loved it. I loved it. I loved the way she walked, and like really brought out that character.
Mm.
And yeah, I like her. I think she's a dark horse a little bit on
She
first
is a dark
impression.
horse. First impression, yeah, for dark horse. And also I just thought first impression, I'm like, Mug is beat, right? She looked
Mm,
really good. The face looked amazing, to
Her
be very
makeup
honest
is
with you.
on freaking point for sure.
Next, we have Taste. I've now gone off the alphabetical order and I'm just going off by who I
Yeah, what
remember.
happened with the alpha? I was like, girl, we went from A to T. You want to go straight for the T, huh?
Why not? Because it's Taste, man.
Ah, I love taste. I love it. I love the long hair down to your ankles look, and she is giving me all of it. I love her looks.
She did the Naomi Campbell
The
as well for her
Welsh,
gay icon and the Welsh look, the hometown look.
oh, I like that. That was fun. That was very bring out the dragons.
Mm, I 100% agree. The hometown look was overall my favorite. I thought when they came in, they were just taking it all in. Like when they walked in, I remember everybody was just like,
Yeah, like oh, okay.
they just all stopped talking. So,
Yeah.
so you know, the party don't start until Taste walks in.
Ow.
Next, Joanna Slice of Ginny Lemon.
Miss Ginny Lemon. I don't know
You
whether
can't
it's
remember what
going
you
to be
thought about first impression?
same. First impression was definitely like a lot of fun. I enjoyed the looks. I enjoyed the personality a lot. It was just very loud, very like classic drag queen pantomime
Mm-hmm.
type stuff. I'm
Very
just scared for
pantomime.
drag race. Yeah. How far can you take that, you know?
Yeah, true. When you said pantomime, it actually got me thinking that he could definitely play like a wicked stepsister or something in Cinderella.
Yeah, or
Probably.
like the
Why not,
person
right?
that's just like it's.
Mm. I think people will love it though. Like, I think that's exactly like what I look for in UK drag. UK drag is so much funnier than
Yeah.
US drag, I must say. But my first impression, got it written down always and forever, and I cannot unsee it, is Alan Carr plus Elton John if they had a
Yeah.
baby equals Ginny Lemon.
Yes, 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 yes. That is, I cannot unsee that. After you said that the first time, I was just like, wow. And was like, we were surprised no one did Elton John.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one did Elton John in the first episode as a gay icon.
Yeah.
Very, very
They could have
surprised.
gone literally all out, like
Yeah, like
for
I feel
the
like
whole
growing
thing.
up, and especially moving to the UK as well, people definitely always mention Elton John as a gay
Yeah.
icon.
Yeah. And Mr. John is so extra. So
Next on the list, Sister Sister. I must say, I don't know what it is because after watching episode one, I was kind of like first impression, I was like, okay, I forgot already.
I was about to say the same thing, for like a bit forgettable. 'Cause I don't remember her outfits. Really? Did she do
I do. I
Frank?
mean, like she's
Oh,
from
she did
Liverpool, so she did
Dusty.
that Scouse look, with the rollers and stuff like that. Which
Oh, was
that's what I
that
mean.
her?
Yeah. So like memorable at the moment, like going like, oh but after the episode finished, it's kind of like, oh, sister, sister. Like only when I hear, I'm like, oh yeah, sister, sister.
I yeah, I like that Scouser look, but I just for some reason I forgot that it was her. I thought it was like Cherry Valentine.
And this is what I mean though about like you don't know that it's her.
Yeah.
So personally, that's still like my very first impression. Going off that, looking at that. Um, oh man. Again,
That I
spoiler
literally,
alert if you have
yeah.
not seen episode one yet, but Joey Black.
Yeah.
Damn. First
Wait,
impression.
before we go to that, you missed one very important person.
Who?
Lawrence freaking
I mean, I'm
Cheney.
not done. Joey Black is
Lawrence.
just on the list of people that I remember. Lawrence Cheney is going to be definitely someone we're going to talk about. I just did. This is why I should have kept it in alphabetical order because now I'm confused. You.
Yes. Okay, yeah. You know, sad to see you go. But I just don't think it was big enough and
Yeah.
thought through enough and drag enough. Not drag enough, but like drag race enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like drag race is a completely different place than normal drag. It's not normal drag. This is
Yeah.
like bring in your A game kind of drag.
For sure. I think for me personally, it was the David Bowie look that just brought it down. Could have done so much better. I was definitely expecting a lot, so it's definitely unfortunate that they
For me,
have
it was the
gone.
Brighton one because to be fair, I did recognize it was Bowie coming out. I think for me, the Brighton look, I was just a bit like regal, but it doesn't say Brighton to me. It didn't give
Yeah.
me anything about the person or what they feel about their home, you know?
Yeah.
Which made me a bit like, okay.
Well, unfortunate Joey Green, but probably
Joey Green.
Joey Black. Because who our next one to talk about is Veronica Green. Oh man. Yeah.
Big G.
Could not
Yeah, Veronica
at all.
Green
First
is a
impression, I thought really like, I don't know, shy, quirky, which is great. You always need a little bit of personality. The personality was definitely there, but I thought it was a little bit like, okay.
there's something about the makeup for me. It's
Okay.
like I feel like her face could look better, like a
Ooh.
lot better. And I'm no makeup pro. Like I don't like you can see my eyeliners mother tucking everywhere. But I feel like there's something off there that kind of makes on first impression on that first episode that made her outfits look basic. the clothes were wearing her rather than
Mm-mm.
her wearing the clothes. I felt like, I felt like maybe it just needed that more face. I'm just so used to such a face drag face
I
that
agree.
it's kind of like she needed that element to like really get, I feel like, push her into that character of like being fierce and walking down the runway and like
Yeah,
giving it all that. But like on the first episode, and obviously we're gonna talk about the second episode in a bit, but on the first episode, I was a bit like,
I see why you say that. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I was just not impressed with our first episode. Yeah, so the person who made me laugh completely and definitely brought it, and I can't wait to see how far they're gonna go, is Lawrence Cheney. Now, I don't know if I did that accent right, but I'm
Lawrence Chaney.
trying. I'm trying because if RuPaul can try, then I feel like I can definitely make an effort too.
Yeah, we'll work on it. But
We'll work
Lawrence,
on it.
yes, 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 yes. Love, love, love. Love a bit of Lawrence. Definitely the class clown,
100%. I 100% agree. Funny, witty. Like when I say witty, I don't even know if I'm using that right, but also very quick on her feet. Like you come for her, she comes for you. Like RuPaul says one thing, she says the other. Just do, 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 do. You need someone like
Yeah,
that sometimes. You definitely need
yeah.
someone like that sometimes.
And you can't really fault her on her looks either,
No,
because I feel like she came in like strong. Like all her outfits were cute. They all like were made well and worn well, and she wore them with confidence, and it was like variety. We had like a pant, we had like a fitted body thing. We had, what was it that she did for
for what?
her icon look?
Her icon look, she did Diana Rigg, and I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, yeah. And how about she did the stained glass thing, isn't it, for her
Yeah.
look, which was really cute. I like that. But yes, love Lawrence.
Yeah, 100%. And I don't care. Like I said, first things first. Come on. She walks in. She says, "What? I'm like the Loch Ness monster, a legend."
A
Yes. Yes. I
legend.
don't know. I
But
love
she,
good,
she
like,
literally said it like with a period after
yeah,
every word.
yeah. And it's great.
Ooh.
It's fantastic. Like,
Which
it's
is
so
kind of reminded me
simple.
of how Kamara read her lines this week. Ooh. I love
Oh
you,
my
Kamara.
goodness. Let's not even. But
But yeah,
yeah,
that was
100%
okay. Who else we
rooting.
got of these hoes?
Last person, Tia Coffee.
Tia. I like Tia Coffee. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like she's just just a regular schmegular degular old gal. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like maybe her drag aesthetically isn't at 100 yet, but I just like her as a person,
Yeah.
and I think she can get there with a little bit of help, as
Yeah.
in just little bits of ways. Again, the makeup like a little bit better, and just
You know what
different
it
outfits.
is?
She's got body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
body yada yada. But you know what it is? I just think, just like you said before with someone else, I think her looks are very, dare I say, pedestrian.
Yes.
Like I can see someone wearing what she's wearing on the streets.
Although I must say, I did like her
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood better than the other Robin Hood.
Oh yeah,
Just because I
100%.
love me a hood and a cape. And I was like, yes,
Give credit where credit is due, right?
absolutely.
Whoa. Pause. Because we never talked about what we thought about Cherry the first time. Anyway, I'm going to say first impressions, liked her, absolutely loved her. All right. So, speeding up to the future, episode 2, we are finally here. What you really came for, right? Okay.
True.
So, I liked episode 2 a lot, actually. I
Me,
feel like we
mate.
got to know the queens a little bit better.
Yes.
What I liked from the beginning, from the get-go, and I was really waiting to see that reaction. And I think that parallel between like UK and US, but when I can't remember who it said, "Oh, so who did you think should have been on the bottom two?" And they basically were asking Ahura, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't think he deserves to win because I think this." And it was just like, Astina was just like, "Okay, but I won."
Girl, like, is there anything more to say? Like, okay, but I didn't see you up there with everybody else. Like, I was a bit like, okay, calm down, Miss Ahura. That was my second strike for her. Like, I was just a bit like, why is she
Mm.
hating so much?
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like she was definitely like put into that position to say it, and I think people wanted to see if she would say how she really felt. So she said it with her
Right. So
chest, that's for
maybe,
sure.
yeah. So maybe that was like, yeah, say with your chest if your profits.
Yeah, exactly, right? Before we go into the runway, obviously they did this little thing where they did like the mini challenge,
Yes.
and I thought that was okay. I did not understand why they did that whatsoever. I think it was kind of mean, but it
Yeah.
makes sense to why the basic queen was Tia Coffee because
Yeah.
of her looks so
Miss
far.
Basic Baroness.
Yes, yes, yes. And Shady Queen was Ahura, makes complete sense because she is shady, she can't shut her mouth. Cocky Queen Lawrence being the funny one, and Trade being Taste.
Yeah, I agreed with that. 100% trade like was taste. Like I just didn't out of all of them. I mean, just on aesthetic alone, like in
Yeah,
terms of like if you were to walk into a room, it's like the whole golden ratio type stuff, right? There are just attractive people that are just attractive. Like, obviously, there are everyone is attractive in their own way, and everyone has different attractions, beauty is in the eye of the holder and all that jazz.
yeah,
But if we were just to talk about like what is socially the construct of what good looking is, like taste is good looking, just pretty, just fit, really.
mm, yeah. I mean, I thought like looking at the whole season in general, how much options do you guys have? Like it was kind of like obvious, not taking that away from Taste, obviously.
What did you think of Tia Coffee assigning the roles and how she did it? Because she could have totally been vengeful.
I think she tried, which is good,
Right.
but I don't think she knew them well enough to be assigning certain roles. I mean, she was very nice, trying to do what everybody wanted. There was a bit of that little,
It was Veronica and Cherry
yeah, with Veronica and Cherry, and it was
Valentine.
kind of like where Cherry was kind of like, oh, I want to do this, and Veronica was like, no, I want to do it. Yeah, I thought that seemed shady that she didn't listen, I guess,
Yeah.
because it seemed like that was a role Cherry really, really wanted. And it wasn't really
Yeah.
considered because it was kind of like, oh, can you do this? And it's like, yeah, I can do this, I can do this. And it's like,
Well,
okay,
Veronica like really wanted to prove her
yeah,
worth, I think, and she was not gonna say take no for an answer.
yeah. I think
Like,
the only thing Tia did well was assigning herself a role where she only comes in for a little bit and she knew I only got to kill it for 10 seconds,
girl,
right?
it's good she killed it though,
Yeah,
because at the
yeah,
beginning when she first came in, I was a bit like, ooh,
yeah, no,
there's somebody, but
exactly.
then she completely, yeah,
Mm,
she killed that
I
role.
mean, again, not to compare it to Drag Race US because it has just gone past the episode 4, season 13. But she was essentially the tree that Kamara never was, you know? Like that's basically it.
I wish I had like cute ass nails right now. And my face tanned with like freaking pen marks over it. But just imagine my cute ass nails, and I'm like, oh my god, so shady.
Yeah. Gay gasp.
Veronica, I mean, hats off to you, miss. You killed that role, and you could definitely see the Broadway queen in you doing that role. And it was
Yeah.
just a very much okay, my name is Veronica, Miss Dan Veronica Green.
Yeah. I feel as if like going obviously to Rats the Rusical, I feel as if when I was watching it myself, I could I feel like I could tell the parody bits that I think they were making a parody of Cats the movie, not Cats the musical.
Yeah.
Right? It is Cats, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, no, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, it's so obvious. No, because when they said Rats the musical, I thought it was gonna be a parody on Cats the musical. But I feel like they were digging into the flop of Cats the movie, you know? Anyway, So I felt like I was falling asleep a little bit at this point. I wasn't feeling it too much, but when Veronica definitely came in, there was just a little bit of a different energy.
Yeah.
Because I just thought like especially with like Lauren Shaney, like how she was feeling not so confident in the beginning. I really definitely 100% think that you could see it. She just stopped herself.
Yeah.
And it showed throughout the performance and with other people as well. I could see what they were doing, but I feel like they showed us too much in the rehearsal that I was kind of like, oh, so this is exactly the same thing all the way through and through. So with Miss Green, definitely thought, yes, 100% Veronica, you did well, got my attention. I mean, when she had those mice on her tits, like all the way through, like as tassels, in it.
Yeah,
I was like, this is great. This is fantastic. This is funny.
Yeah. I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's I mean, if you have anything else to say about that performance. Oh, I remember what it was. It was Taste, two of them, and there was a part where they were supposed to say RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yes.
And they didn't. And like it was a missed line, like you could tell, like it was.
But that was with Taste, in it.
And that was the time that I realized that they were live singing and not lip syncing. So
yeah, I mean, come on.
I was like,
who was it?
But it was very auto-tune. I was like, oh girl, are they really singing live right now? Like, why does it sound so much better?
UK queens only sing live. They're not like the US queens.
Yeah,
I think the US queens have only sang live once.
Yeah.
So surprise. I was very surprised that, I mean, I don't understand how surprise means reveal.
That's the first thing I thought of. Like, it's a surprise, right? So you're supposed to surprise on the runway.
Yeah.
Reveal.
I guess. I mean, what would you do for a surprise?
Ooh, girl, I'm not on RuPaul's Drag Race. Why you ask me this question?
No, because I'm just trying, like, you understand the category so well. I just thought something that would do.
What?
Basically, right? And I don't think this would be predictable. Maybe it would, but you tell me, right? I'll put myself in a big ass egg, right? And then just walk on the stage in an egg and be like, dun, 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 dun. Category is, and then I would rip myself out of the egg, right? And I'll be wearing a white diaper. I'll be covered in complete white, and then as the egg is opening up, right, just have yellow all over me because I'm actually the egg yolk. Now you wouldn't expect that, would you?
That is horrible.
Exactly.
Why? So what? You're just gonna come out as the egg, and then when you come out, you're just gonna be dripped in yellow paint.
Yes, because I'm not gonna be a fried egg, am I? I think that's the predictable stuff, or like being a chicken or being a chick. That would be the predictable stuff. But
so you're gonna be an unborn chick.
Well, I'm an embryo.
You know what?
It is what it is. Now let's talk about our first person on the runway, Ahura. What did you think of her look? She was kind of like a groom that turned into a bride.
You expected the bride to come next.
Yeah.
You know, it was very like, it wasn't really surprise. It was more like to reveal. I guess that's the difference, isn't it? It's like, it's not a surprise. It was just a reveal.
This is what I'm saying. And I feel like a lot of them did just regular reviews and not too many surprises. So let's move on and talking about Lawrence Cheney.
I like
wearing a blue jumpsuit and then into what?
Into that tartan, like dressy thing. I like the tartan. I like tartan print. Did I like the outfit or the reveal? It was all right. I mean, I like Lawrence.
You can see my face. I feel very uncomfortable thinking about it all.
Yeah, it wasn't great, to be honest with you.
But the next best one was Ginny Lemon. I'm sorry. Now that's a surprise, isn't it? They wore that sunflowery dress or whatever, and then they ripped it, and it was the same damn dress underneath.
Oh, yeah.
That made me laugh. And then she's like turning around and putting her hairy ass in RuPaul's face. Like, here you go.
Heavy arse. Yes.
Arse.
I mean, I thought it was. I mean, the note that I wrote down was "samey?" question mark.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Okay, so for me personally, the reason I like it is because I'm like, everybody else seems so predictable. Also, now that's a surprise, isn't it?
I
It's
wish.
like,
I
oh,
wish. I
you thought
no,
I'm
but
gonna spend money on another dress. No.
no. See, I thought it was just lazy, and I thought it wasn't creative.
Mm,
Because imagine now, she did the same thing, but it instead of it just being like a part of the dress, it could have been the same dress but elevated. Do you know what I
mm,
mean? Like it could have been
mm.
like same color, same print, but like suddenly it just blew up into something magnificent and grand and drag and something like that. Whereas I was like, it's funny, but again, it was just kind of the same feeling that I had about Ginny on the first episode, which I was like, I like this. I like your being yourself. However, is this all I'm gonna see? Is it just gonna be samey? Like when you step out, I don't have a like, oh, what is she gonna do next? What are they gonna do next?
Yeah.
You know? I just kind of like, oh, Ginny Lemon's next. They're gonna just be Ginny Lemon. I'm not expecting anything that makes me go, wow, or oh, didn't see that coming,
Still my favorite on that one. The next person was
Miss Cherry
Cherry
Valentine.
Valentine. This was the reveal where she had the gender reveal.
I just love the outfit. I love the yellow, like the first outfit as well. Like it was just very cute. I love the big, over exaggerated polka dot yellow vibe.
Yeah,
And
the color scheme was
she
nice.
looked
The color
very
scheme was
nice.
nice. Yeah.
In regards to like the reveal, the surprise, I thought it went with the challenge well. But I love that first like look before the reveal. Like I think that was so cute, and yeah, I enjoyed that.
Tia Coffee then.
I like the concept.
What was the concept? Can you explain it to me?
I feel like it was kind of like coming out as very very man, and then the surprise, I'm a woman, But I liked the concept. In terms of execution, I'm sorry, Miss Tia Coffee, I love you, but girl.
Unfortunate. That's what it is.
Designer.
And can we talk about the fact, right? At the beginning of this episode, they were literally like, "Oh, Tia, your clothes suck. Tia, your clothes suck." And she's like, "Well, luckily I got my 3 clothes already out of the way."
Know. I was like, "No, sis. Look deeper. Look deeper." Yeah, like the concept. Obviously, like Tia Coffee, so I'm a bit biased, but like.
And that's the thing. I like everything about Tia Coffee, how they are. So it's kind of like, really and truly, like I said, if not in this competition, it's all well. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So next person who did not have 1, not 2, but 3 looks was Ellie Diamond. What did you think of this? Because I've got quite a few things to say about this myself. Let's talk about, tell me.
Right. So first of all, on playing to RuPaul's favorite movie, kudos to you for doing your homework. I liked it. I love Wizard of Oz references, and I thought it was clever. Okay, so as soon as she came out as Strawman, I literally said, I turned around to Rania and I was like, she's gonna do the 3 looks. As soon as she came out as Scarecrow, I was like, she's gonna do Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. So in that sense, it wasn't a surprise. However, I thought it was a cute look. Could she have gone more rather than it all be skater dresses? Maybe, but again, kudos for
100%. Yeah, like we've seen reveals where people have like done like there's wearing a dress and the dress ends up being like, let's say, really long or almost like a pantsuit sort of thing. And I like the concept. I really like the effort put in. I like the first look, the straw man, a lot more. The Tin Man, if they just kept it to the Tin Man, I would have been like, great. But then when it was kind of the lion look, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Like the
line
lion
look
look
was
is where it kind
very
of threw me
basic.
off. Yeah.
I feel like it could have been like if she had revealed even Strawman and like had props with it. So if she
Yeah.
had revealed Strawman and then the Tin Man had a more like bachelor elegant look, maybe a silver
That's what I'm
cape
saying.
with
Something a
like
little bit
a
different,
top
isn't it?
hat and
Yeah.
like a blazer, and then the lion would have been
Like
something
she
else,
could
a
have
bit more fluffy.
literally, she could have done all four looks, to be very
Yeah.
honest. She could have even done what's her face, but she could have had Toto in a bag the same way, right? And then that's where she could have got her little equipments from.
Yeah, like
Just get
little
them out.
props.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. If you if you hear this, Ellie, think about it. Astina Mandela is next, and let's be honest, every gamer got that Mortal Kombat reference. For me personally, that's all I got. Mortal Kombat. What did you think?
Yes. And she even did the. Did you see the step thing she did on the catwalk?
Yeah, like
yeah. The cultured girl. You're cultured.
she's very
like,
cultured.
She
It's
knows.
big good references as well. And I think for me, the reason I liked her reveal, even though it wasn't the most amazing reveal, surprise, surprise, was literally because her reveal was only just taking off the mask and seeing the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So personally, I like that because again, if you have played a Mortal Kombat game, you would see that that's kind of
it was a
accurate.
surprise element. One of my favorite queens so far.
So who was next? Was it sister?
It could have been sister or Taste.
No, it was sister. Okay, see, that's what I mean. See what I'm saying? Like, this is not even on purpose. Like, I just genuinely cannot remember her.
I always forget that she's in the competition. It's bad.
Yeah.
She might be a really like a dark horse that we're missing.
You never know. You
know. She might just get better and better, and then suddenly like just come out and be like the best. But at the moment, girl,
we'll see how it goes. What did you think about her look?
I wrote down okay.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I really don't have a lot to say about it, unfortunately. I did think that her reveal was nice. It looked nice, but I did not understand it. I don't, this is what I'm saying. The whole category just kind of blew me, where I'm like, come on, like, I don't see the relation.
Yeah.
Right? Except for, sorry, but we're done with sister, going right to Veronica Green. Veronica's Green made 100% sense. I loved it. Stepford wife going into like that sort of robotic sense. Like even when she first came in, the way she was walking, liked it. Concept art.
The concept was there, but for me, again, something about that makeup, Miss Veronica Green. I feel like, I feel like I can see her here, and right now she's like here, and like, I just want someone to help her with her makeup.
You know what's funny?
And like I said, I'm not the person to talk about it, but
yeah, you know what's funny about that? She reminds me of the makeup, the face reminds me of Courtney Act.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what you're saying about Courtney's makeup, but Veronica's makeup itself.
A little bit, but I feel like Courtney. I don't know what it is. But that it was it was a fun reveal, but I knew it was gonna be a robot Stepford housewife. Like it wasn't a surprise, but it was a concept which I thought was clever.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't see it coming.
I thought it was very on character for Miss Veronica Green.
Last but not least.
No, we didn't talk about Taste.
Last but not least, Taste.
No, because we have one more after.
Oh, yeah, we do. Last but not least.
Last but not before the least. Okay.
So Taste.
So Miss Taste, I put down look. It was a look. I don't know about the surprise element or anything like that, but I like the look.
I didn't like the surprise. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I don't know why I didn't get it. I was like, blood. But this is what I mean. I guess she was just like, surprise. I'm not doing a reveal.
Yeah, I think in terms of surprise, the red on red, it was just kind of like, you could have chosen another color or gone red, and then black blood, you know. But at the end of it, I was like, oh girl, she just looks like Rihanna just come out of Bitch Better Have My Money. Like, I love the whole. And the thing is, her taste is gorgeous, gorgeous face. So even with that red blood on it, it was just like, girl, you deserve to be in a music video right now. Like, you need to be in like some horror film that everyone's gonna be like, oh damn, I want you to kill me if you're gonna come looking at me like that.
I hear
So
that.
gorgeous.
I hear that.
This is what I liked about it.
As
And
much as I thought she looked great as well, seeing this and seeing her in Rats, that's when I knew that things were not gonna end well for Taste.
Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of not ending well, Bimini Bon Boulash. Oh my goodness! Before we talk about it,
for her, I
know.
I was
like, she was saying when she was talking and she was doing that, I was like, what's she doing? And then I got it, and I was like, oh.
Yes, as soon as the balloons were there, I was like, oh girl, she's about to do some canvas thing. And as soon as she hit the first one, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work. Why take me through this emotional trauma?
I don't know how she could have done that any better, but if it had worked, now that would have been a good surprise. I mean, would it have looked good depending on the but I mean, like, depending. I'm just thinking about surprises, right? Instead of the reveals. I don't know, because it depends on the colors and everything right now as well. Like, if the colors were whack, then
I think even just the fact that it was like a small little bodysuit, and if the paint had just dripped, it would have just looked so basic.
I mean, the best thing about the outfit was the hair. Let's be very honest, the hair was amazing. The hair was actually very good. I don't know what it is about that hair. If I would see someone with that hair in a coffee shop or anywhere, I'd be like, wow. I'd probably walk up to them like, wow, I really like your hair.
Yeah, I mean, but that was really sad to watch, to be honest. I'm sorry for you.
Disappointing, very disappointing, but lucky for her, she did not get into the bottom.
Well on Rats. Yeah, she did well on Rats. I think she did better
and that's what saved her.
Was it Ahura?
Ahura? Was she the one, Ahura?
Yeah. The punk Rats.
Yeah. But I think the punkness suited her as well, though. That's probably why. But either way, she did well. What did you think about the lip sync? Okay, that's we're agreeing on something. I mean, I feel like, see, this is what I feel like. Our silence could have said a lot, but I just
hated the song choice.
Yeah.
I hated the song choice. Like, why do the British Drag Race have such bad lip sync songs? Like, couldn't you bring some, like, especially for someone like Taste? She's a whole dancer, and you're gonna make her sing "Memory All Alone in the Moon." Is it School of Rock?
It's from Cats. That song is from Cats.
That's it. But see, I remember it from School of Rock.
Yeah.
But that's probably why they played it. But it was the worst. I literally was just looking at it like, when is this gonna end? Can we just keep
that's how I felt. And it actually made me feel like, I'm like, are they both gonna go? Is this gonna be a double elimination? Are they gonna bring Joey back? I know, but that's what I also then felt personally. I mean, it's good that Tay stayed, because I definitely want to see more of her. However,
I think it's gonna put a fire up her ass.
I feel 100%. Like Cherry Valentine was better.
I think that they should never have sung that song.
Yes, 100%.
And they should do a redo.
They should bring them back. Now,
get some Jasmine Sullivan on there or something.
Before I talk about bringing people back, I want to talk about RuPaul for a second. Is RuPaul bored on being on Drag Race UK? Because I don't understand. Maybe he just doesn't get the banter. He doesn't understand certain things. I know they just get told to laugh now and again. But Michelle, obviously Michelle is Michelle. She's been in the UK a lot of times. She definitely understands the UK banter, culture. UK culture a lot more. And I feel like it's really showing in RuPaul's face. Like, it's almost like, maybe it's just me, but I really felt like in that episode specifically, I'm like, does she even want to be here? Like, why are you here? No offense.
there's the thing is with Rue is that she'll come and do the puns, right? It was like a British thing, and I feel like there's not a lot we could talk about Britishness after you've done it the first time around. Now it's just like you have to know the culture. It's not like all tea and talking like the queen. It's more than that, you know.
I think he says jokes that Americans will understand,
Right?
or like a wider international audience will understand. But he's not saying like
the sauce
like,
on the streets,
you know, and it's just like, okay, bro. Anyway, so the sauce on the streets is that they filmed half the season before quarantine.
pre-corona,
And the other is after.
Yes.
If I was Tia, I'd be like, let me improve this wardrobe today.
Girl, it's crazy. It's crazy. I wonder if they are going to bring Joe Black back.
I mean, I don't see why. They're only winning a badge and just making a movie. Like, I'm not wasting my time for that.
Madam Rupaul, can we talk about this? Can we talk about how we get a badge?
I think that's to blame on BBC. I'm really trying to think that is not
like. I don't think I would even be able to fake that pride. Bless Astina when she came in, she was all like, "Oh, the badge." I would just be like,
"Who was your favorite look in episode 1? Who's your favorite look in episode 2? And who are you looking forward to see?" Like in your top 4 at least.
Okay, so favorite episode 1, Miss Astina. Favorite episode 2, still Miss Astina.
Yeah, that's fair.
In terms of personality, in terms of who I'm excited to look forward to, definitely Lawrence. I'm excited to see what Taste brings now that she's got a fire up her ass. Ellie Diamond and how creative, whether she's a dark horse and how creative she's gonna get. But yeah, I think 100% Miss Astina is me at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite look as well was Astina in the hometown look. I don't care what you say. I absolutely love Ginny Lemon's fake ass reveal. That to me just it's like a big F you in the face, and it's like I do what I want. Like, so I live for that. So yeah, 100%. That was my favorite. And I think the people that I'm looking out for to be in at least the top 4 will be maybe Astina, Ginny Lemon, 100%, Taste, Bimini Bumbulash, just for the sake of wanting to repeat her name over and over. But really and truly, I think it's gonna hopefully be Lawrence Chaney. And our dark horse for now is this week's winner, Veronica Green, because she surprised us.
She did. Her performance surprised me, but like, again, I just want to see her getting better. And I hope I just get to fall in love with her character more.
Well, I think that we've covered pretty much all of it. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for watching us till the end. If you did, obviously, please just let us know how you feel about this in the comment section or something like that. And tell us what your favorite look was of episode 1 and episode 2. Once again, my name is Corey. This is Sarah. And this is On the Cusp of Everything, reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye.
Ciao.